Hello and thank you for stopping by. Today we're going to be talking about what would be the best possible roster for CSGO. With the I Buy Power unban and all the roster changes going on right now, I've been thinking a lot about the fantasy teams and what would be great fantasy teams, like what would be the best Swedish team, what would be the best German team, what would be the best NA team. And I've just been having a lot of fun just doing some little mind thinkers, just thinking about what would be some great rosters. And so now I'm just going to be thinking about what would be the best roster overall that could dominate all of Counter-Strike and probably win every major and just be the most successful team in history of Counter-Strike. Now, to think about this, we're gonna have to figure out the team roles. We have to make sure like all the guys that we can put in the team will be good at their roles. Make sure we need an in-game leader, we need a good opper, we need a lurker, a support player, and an entry fragger. Now to start off, I think I'm gonna put as a support player a very underrated player that a lot of people would probably laugh about, but I think he is very underrated and would do very good in this role. But I would actually put Mo as a support player because then he's always going to be baiting the entry fragger. And if you watch his live streams, he's always complaining about how everyone's like making all these mistakes, and so he's going to be able to take care of his site all by himself by baiting the entry fragger. And so he just pop flashes, baits the guy, and the site's theirs. And actually, as a matter of fact, I think we could also put Mo as an entry fragger because he is such an underrated player. He could easily just flash himself right into the site and just take it all by himself. He would be a great support player and entry fragger, so he could play both roles right there. So now we just need an in-game leader, an opper, and a lurker. And actually, I think like Mo's natural role is actually an opper, so he could easily be an entry fragger with the op while also flashing himself in, so he can support himself, entry frag with the op, and he could just easily just run it right there himself. If you also watch his live streams, oftentimes he can make really good strat calls. He's always telling people what to do, what they should have done, so he could easily be an in-game leader. So, I think he would be a great in-game leader opera. He could play four roles right there. Like when he's executing a site, he could easily just like, he flashes himself in, goes in, gets a pick with the op, and then he could easily run towards like mid or something. If he's taking A, he could run towards mid, get the rotating kills, and go right back to the site and plant the bomb. So I'm pretty sure he would also be a fantastic lurker. And so, like, he's also always, since he's always telling people, like, what to do, what they should have done, he would also be the great analyst, and he's always has his mind game. He's always has his mind in the game. He's always able to keep his cool, so he would also be able to be a great coach. So I think that's what the best CSGO possible roster would be, is just having Mo just right there, and he would easily be able to dominate all of Counter-Strike.